Hi class, it's me again, Teacher James. Today I am going to discuss about consideration of internal control. But before that, let us first have a recap. On our previous discussion, the audit process has 6 steps. We already discussed about accepting an engagement, the things to be considered before accepting. And last time we already discussed about audit planning and its importance of our audit engagement. PSA 315 states that internal control is the process designed and effected by those charged with governance, management, and other personnel to provide reasonable assurance about the achievement of the entity's objectives with regard to reliability of financial reporting, effectiveness and efficiency of operations, and compliance with applicable laws and regulations. In the audit of FS, the auditor is only concerned with those policies and procedures within the accounting and internal control systems that are relevant to the financial statements assertions. What are the components of internal controls? First is control environment. This is the attitude and actions of the management and employees. Second is the risk assessment. The management should apply internal controls based on management risk assessment. Third is the information and communications systems. The transactions of the business should be properly recorded and classified in a timely manner. Most of the internal controls should be placed on the information system of the management to come up with reliable reports. Communication system, on the other hand, pertain to the information drive to the individuals about their roles and responsibilities with regards to internal controls. Fourth is the control activities. This is the actual performance of internal controls. This can be observed. Fifth is monitoring. Internal controls should be monitored and updated over time. Take note. Auditors are not responsible for establishing and maintaining an entity's accounting and internal control systems. That is the responsibility of the management. There are 4 steps in considering internal controls in our audit. The first step is we should obtain understanding of the client's internal controls. This can be obtained by making inquiries and observation. Once you obtain understanding, you should determine if the proper internal controls are implemented or implicit. These can be obtained by walkthrough test. The second step is you should document your understanding of the client's internal controls. Client's internal control could be weak or strong, implemented or not implemented. The third step is you should assess the level of control risk. Weak or ineffective internal control means auditor may assess the control risk at high level. Strong or effective internal control means assess the control risk at less than high level. The last step is perform test of controls. You will only perform this if the assessed control risk is less than high level. Please take note, if control risk is assessed at high level or the internal controls are weak, then you will proceed with performance with substantive test. But if the auditor assess the control risk less than high level or the internal controls are effective, then you will proceed to test of controls. The lower assessment of control risk, the more support the auditor should obtain that the IC is suitably designed and operating effectively. Test of controls can be obtained by inquiry, observation, inspection and reperformance. It is best to perform test of control at interim visit at your client's office. The extent of test of controls may be best done using samplings. Most of the time, 100% sampling is not feasible. Finally, the auditor is required to report the matter to the appropriate level of management. Material weaknesses in the design or operation of the accounting and internal control systems. Auditors are not required to search for and/or identify material control weaknesses. Internal control weaknesses are documented in a formal management letter. Thank you guys for watching.